Stream, welcome back. Hi, hello, and welcome. We are here with more Triple Z, the great Zenless. We're back. Star Rail 3.5 is behind us, and that means that we're back to the ZZZ grind, and it should be a exciting and fun time. We're usually back to Zenless after a Star Rail story patch, usually 2 weeks. So we're usually left with 4 to 3 weeks. This time we have the full 5 weeks. We only really took, I think, approximately a day and a half to get through Star Rail 3.5. So the plan is to hopefully catch all the way up with Zenless before we go back to Star Rail 3.6. We have the time. I just need to put in the effort. so, but today I have planned something special. So when we left off on Zenless, I said that on the return back, I've had something a bit interesting, a bit fun planned for us. And I was playing coy, but really, I think most of you guys knew that I really wanted to summon for Yanagi. So that is the plan. The plan is to summon for her today. I'm not sure if we're going to go ahead and go all the way to where we guarantee her, but we're going to go pretty far. At the very least, we're going to get an S rank pool. Whether or not we win the 50-50 to be determined. And then we might do a little bit more after that to see if we can get lucky if we lose the 50-50. So that's the plan for today. After we do our summoning, we are going to stay on for just a little bit just to go through, gather commissions, because we just finished the Sons of Kaladin storyline. So a lot of commissions have unlocked. We're going to go through, we're going to collect them all, just have a good time. Should be chill and relaxing. And then after that, I think we'll go ahead and call it quits. So it should be a pretty short stream today. I'm thinking anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour 15. I don't think it's going to be anything more than that. But yeah, we're going to do the summoning first, obviously. And then from there, we will go into commission gathering, just kind of chat, relax, have a good time, all that jazz. So in terms of our regular housekeeping items, there aren't really that many. I've mentioned before that I was working on upgrading the stream quality from just a better microphone, better webcam, and just in general, also better lighting as well. That is in progress, so I can say that now I've officially, begun the efforts necessary to upgrade my stream. It's going to take a while for that to actually fully be implemented. I have to wait for the equipment to arrive. I have to wait for things to, be in place for me to be able to implement it all. So that'll be coming hopefully soonish, and then once I do that, I will obviously be able to onboard myself as a Twitch affiliate. So in just a moment here, I think I just got a message at work. Look, nope, we're good to go. Just finishing up for today. Every time I feel like I start stream before 5 o'clock, at around 4:30, 4:20, like right before I'm preparing to start stream, it's just like, hey, I've got a question for you, and I'm just like, mm, you know, this isn't what I want to be thinking about at the moment, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, so currently working on upgrading the stream. That'll be a while. When it happens, I will onboard myself as a Twitch affiliate, and I will obviously have some exciting stuff for that. We'll be able to do more interpersonalization with the channel. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Any other housekeeping items? So the usual housekeeping item, I kind of started with something else this time, but we always start with when is the next stream going to be? Probably Thursday, if I had to guess. We will be jumping into Zenless. I believe we will be doing commissions first. We'd like to get through all of our commissions, do all the side quests. Once we do all the side quests, we will do all of the agent stories that we unlocked. We unlocked a couple. And then after we finish everything basically that we unlocked, we will go into the main story once again, which I am very excited to get back into. The Sons of Kaladin storyline was very good. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it beyond what I expected. The Sons of Kaladin, I heard, were good. I heard that they had probably the best storyline through the initial patches of the game, and I had high expectations. Even then, I was still surprised about how high quality the storytelling was, how invested I was into the characters, into the plot, and yeah, I feel like Zenless had been showing me these signs of potential for the storyline, and I was just waiting for them to really kind of take that potential and make something of it. Not to say that the storyline up until now hadn't been good. It had been very good, but I was expecting, I'm not expecting it. I was hoping for the story to expand in scope. I was hoping for things to, start becoming a bit more serious, for things to start leading into the overall, narrative that the Zenless team has planned behind the scenes. And yeah, that's what we got. We got the reveal of Wise and Belle's main goal, their main objective, and also obviously tying in back into some of the stuff with the overall antagonistic group of the game as well. So I think I'm excited to get back into it. I think it's gonna be a while though. It's gonna be some time. The commissions usually take at least a stream or two, and then obviously we've got the agent stories. So expect 2 to 3 streams before we get back into the main story. But yeah, next stream should be Thursday. If it's not Thursday, it'll be the weekend. Once again, I usually like to do 2 or 3 streams a week, so that's generally what I have planned at the moment. So, but yeah, not much else to talk about besides getting into the summons. So I believe I have the game already pulled up, so we should be able to just bada bing, bada boom, and then just turn on audio. There we go. You guys should be hearing me now. And we are here. This is who we're going after. And as the stream title said, I saw her legs and I fucking crumbled. Bro, I remember I was like, you know what? I can resist Yanagi. I'm good. I shouldn't need to summon for her. And then after we finished the Sons of Kaladin storyline, we see her momentarily in what's likely like a brief intermission. And I was like, oh, so help me God. Bro, I was like, oh God. I was reeling. I was taken aback, if you will. So, yeah, we're going to be going for her. The plan is to just try to get Yanagi. If we can't get her in the pools that we have, which we don't have that much, it is what it is. I don't know if I'll push it that much further. We're not going to go for her W engine. I think I'm good just using a, free-to-play W engine. I really am just getting Yanagi because I think she's attractive. I think she's cool, and I would like to run her with Miyabi now that we have Miyabi, right? So, yeah, that's the plan. I've got about 10k polychromes here. Don't ask where I got them from. I did a little bit of personal investigating. So we've got about 10k here. I've saved 1680 in case I want to buy a skin eventually. So, but yeah, the plan is to go until we get at least 1 S rank. We should have enough polychromes to get at least 1. Hopefully we win the 50-50 because we have yet to win a 50-50 in this fucking game. Holy shit. Yanagi, if you would be the one to break the curse, I would be ecstatic because I am getting really sick and tired of the 50-50 bad luck. On top of the 10k, I think we also have a little bit of master tapes here that we can get from the signal exchange. Yeah, so yeah, we have 7. By the time we finish the summoning, if we need to get more, we should have, 10 to 12, something like that. So, but yeah, I'm already a little bit into the banner, so I've dropped a couple of multi-summons as, I've played through the game because, like I said, I was like, maybe I'll get lucky. So we're only 60 away from Hard Pity. So like I said, we should be able to get 1 S rank here. And if we lose the 50-50, we might have just a little few extra summons to be able to put in. And who knows, maybe I really, really want her after gambling for her and I end up going all the way. So, yeah. All right. Not much else to talk about. I guess the only thing to mention is I do have Sokaku at max. I think what's it called? Memoscape? I always forget what it's called. And I don't think I have Seth at max. So yeah, I don't have his Mindscapes, not Memoscape. Memo is Star Rail. I don't have Seth at max Mindscape. So ideally here we want to be getting Sokakus so that we can get more summoning currency. But I guess any A rank is good. So as always, we'll start with multi-pools, and then as we get closer to soft pity, we will transition to singles. All right, guys, cross your fingers, knock on wood, all these superstitions. Please send me your energy because I would like to win my first 50-50 in a Zenless. Here we go. So this should be 40 summons because we did 30 already. Only 1 A rank, not the best start. You know what they say, we're just building good karma for what will come eventually. Hi, Sokaku.
Let me handle it.
So that's good. We can get a little bit more summoning currency there. Okay, 40 summons in. We're now on to 50 summons. Can we get her early? Can we get her early? And win the 50-50 at the same time? Doesn't look like it. Again, only one A rank. Not too great so far.
Officer Seth.
Hi, Seth.
Siren. Nice
That
to
puts
meet you.
that puts us at M4 for him. All right. We're now at Wait, what? I thought we were higher. Okay, whatever. We're at 50 now, so now this is going to be 60. And we'll do one more multi, and that'll get us to 70. And then once we get to 70, we will start doing singles. Again, only one A rank, so we're getting pretty much hoed here on the worst possible 10 pulls that you can get. But it is what it is. Hopefully, this is just building up the karma, like I said, for winning the 50-50 on Yanagi.
Esteemed
Oh, hi!
Good
Hi,
day.
Lucy.
You may call me.
Off-banner A rank. I actually don't know if I had her, so I didn't have her maxed Mindscape. Alright, so now we're getting to 70 here, and after this, we will start doing singles. So not that many chances left to pull her at full odds. Again, only one A rank.
Heading out.
Hey,
Let me handle it.
a little bit of extra summons there. We'll take it. Alright, so we are now 5 summons away from soft pity, so we're going to be transitioning to singles. I will just mostly skip through these. We will very much know if there is an S rank. I also saw that we're 2 pity away from an A rank here. Alright. So it looks like the game is going to make us go to soft pity, unfortunately. There's the A rank. We got another Seth, so we are now, what, M5 with him? So need just one more, theoretically, for M6. Alright. One more summon to pull full odds. Odds are that we're not going to pull full odds, but who knows. Didn't exactly get lucky there. And now we're on to pity. So, send me your energy. Please, let me see pink hair. Please let me see pink hair. Okay. It's going to make us go a little bit further. So that's 76, 77. Oh shit, we're getting to 80. Oh god. These are some wasted summons here. 78. 78. Ooh, don't let me get to 80. Come on. Don't let me get to 80, game. Come on. Oh, these are painful. These are painful right here. Ouch. Okay, well, here we go again. So now we're at 80. Okay, here we go. If we win the 50, all is forgiven. Will Yanagi break the curse? Will she break the curse? Yaos, thank you very much. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes! Our first 50-50 win in Zenless Zone 0! Yaos, it was you, man! You're the good luck charm! Let's fucking go! First time chat, Yaos, thank you so much, man. It was all you. I felt your energy being sent my way. Ah, hell yeah. Yaos, so, holy shit. We'll keep it on the screen because I want to hear the music. Yaos, in case you didn't know, I have quite a number of featured characters on Zenless, and I haven't been playing for all that long. I started playing right around the time Julian was released. I summoned for her because she's also pretty hot, and I got fairly lucky. I got a S-rank agent in my first 10 pull, but I lost to 50-50. So then I went to pity for her. But ever since then, and I took a bit of a break. I took about a break. I took a break from like when Jane released till when Evelyn released. So I have a decent amount of featured characters. I have not won a single 50-50 in this game up until now. Not a single one. I have lost every single 50-50 until right now, this very moment. So, yep, Yanagi is good to see here. That hurts indeed. So let me give you a proper visual, my friend. Let me give you a proper visual. So,
I can help you ward off misfortune and
Yixuan
disaster.
lost a 50-50 on her. That said, the reason I have been able to accumulate the number of characters that you see on screen right now is because I have gotten a few early S ranks. So it's not like I've been completely unlucky. So on Yixuan, I think we got an S rank in about 30 pools. We lost a 50-50, then we got her on pity. Same exact thing with Jufufu. We went, I think, to like soft pity, and then we got her in 30 pools after. Lighter,
Wanna see the
same
last
exact
card?
thing. I think we got an S rank in 30 pools, lost a 50-50, got him at soft pity after. Then for everyone else that you see, not exactly all that great. This was like approximately double soft pity. Ironically, with her, I think we pulled her full odds both times. I think we went to 60, and then we went to 60 after the 50-50 loss. Xingyi, we got absolutely hoed. I think I went to 80 both times on her, so not even soft pity, like beyond soft pity. And then Evelyn is the luckiest I've ever gotten in this game, which makes sense because Evelyn is my favorite character in this game. I think she is amazing. In fact, I got this for my birthday recently. That's her Mindscape right there. A friend of mine went to Japan and he picked this up for me as a souvenir. So super cool. So Evelyn is my favorite character in the game. She's also, in my opinion, the hottest character in the game. This is the luckiest that I have ever gotten in this game. I still lost the 50-50, but I got a double S rank pull on Evelyn. So we lost the 50-50. My first S rank, I believe, was Lycon or Grace. I forget which. And then we pulled her in the same 50, in the same 10 pool. So Yaos, do you usually go for engines? Sometimes, Yaos. It depends. It's usually if I like the effect. So for Evelyn, I had to get her W engine, right? If she's my favorite character, you gotta get her W engine. But I also have the W engine for Yixuan. So we've got hers because I really liked her W engine effect. And then very recently, we summoned for Miyabi on RERUN. And I decided, you know what? Let's drop whatever summons I have left on the W engine. We got hers as well. We got this fairly early. I think this was like 30 pools. So those are the only featured W engines that I have, though. I think anyone else that I have that you saw on screen earlier don't have their signatures. So just my main 3 DPSs, Yixuan, Evelyn, and Miyabi, I have their W. Yaos, I started playing with Yixuan, then got Jufufu and lost 50-50 to Yuzuha. Now I got Alice with Engine, my first character with Engine. Hey, that's fucking awesome, dude. I hear Alice is super fun to play. One of my other dedicated viewers, the few that I have, his favorite character, he said, is Alice recently, that he played through the story and that he wasn't expecting to really like Alice. Apparently Alice is super cool, so I'm excited to see her within the story. And also, isn't she like sneakily like really good? A lot of people are saying that she should be considered like kind of close to top tier, like kind of in the same tier as Evelyn, right? Not quite as strong as Miyabi or Yixuan, but a lot of people are saying that she's as good as like Evelyn. So that's pretty cool. Also, Physical Anomaly is pretty dope as well. So am I correct in assuming, Yao, is that you have Yixuan, Jufufu, and Alice as your featured characters, or do you have more than that? Because if you have Yaos, to me she is T0. She is amazing, really crazy damage. Okay, so you are familiar with Pridewind then, because I wasn't sure if I should start using Pridewind terminology. I was like, does this person know who what Pridewind is? Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like Miyabi and Yixuan are easily T0, and then you've got a couple of characters like Evelyn, like Alice, who are being considered for T0 recently. Yeah, just Yixuan, Jufufu, and Alice. Gotcha. I mean, hey, for how long you've played, that's pretty good, right? I mean, you've got Yixuan, Jufufu, I would assume you've got Pan Yin-Hu at this point, right? If you summon from Yixuan, I assume that you have at least one of him. So that's a full team right there, right? And then you can use, you know, free-to-play supports for Alice. And then you've got 2 banger teams. And then you just summon for 1 more character, which I assume you'll get eventually. Yixuan, Pan, Jufufu team 1, Alice, Lucy, Nicole team 2. Well, there you go. That's super good right there. That's all you need. And then you just need like a 3rd team there for the for Deadly Assault and endgame content, which should come pretty easily, right? So, in fact, hell, if you really wanted to, you could summon for Yanagi right now and get that 3rd team right away. But in my opinion, I think Yanagi is better used as sub DPS for Miyabi. I think that's her best role. But she's pretty good. I summon for her because she's hot. I'll be real with you, brother. I summon her for a very specific reason. It's in the stream title. But yeah, for how long you've been playing Yaos, you've got a solid account, right? You've got a really solid account. I mean, hey, honestly, Alice with W Engine, Yanagi together might not be bad. I mean, that's double anomaly, right? I think if you were to run, well, actually, yeah, since you don't have Yuzuha, so that'd be kind of rough. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, I'll wait for Vivi, Yuzu, and Komano. Looks amazing. Yeah, Komano looks pretty cool, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for him. Komano is the big buff dude, right? Red black hair. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip on him as well. A big reason why I summoned for Yanagi Yaos is because I was taking a look at the characters that were coming. None of them I think really appeal too much to me. I think Seed is pretty cool, but I don't think she's cool enough for me to summon for her. Same deal with Orpheus. I was probably gonna summon for Orpheus. I think she's pretty cool, but then she ended up being Fire Attack, and you know, well, Fire Attack. I mean, you already know. So no reason for me to get double of the same element and type. So yeah, I summoned for Yanagi pretty much because I was like, might as well drop my summons now if I'm not going to use them for a while. I'll be able to save up for the next character that I want. Yeah, I was really thinking about Yanagi. Next patch, I'll skip everything as well. I mean, hey, Yanagi, Alice wouldn't be bad at all. I mean, and that's the cool thing about Anomaly, right? With Anomaly, you can kind of mix and match pretty easily. Obviously, you have your best combinations, but if you're running Anomaly teams, you can pretty much slot in different Anomaly characters, and it'll work for the most part. That's just good game design. Yaos, next patch, I'll skip everything as well. Yeah, I think Seed for me and Orpheus. Orpheus was really cool, and I think I would have summoned for her if she wasn't Fire Attack. But unfortunately, she is Fire Attack, and I think what's on screen right now is more important to me. So, besides, I can't keep summoning for characters, man. I am strapped for resources. Like, I haven't even finished the skills of my Miyabi yet. I summoned her recently, though. This Miyabi I only got recently on the run. Yaos, my waifu is Sarah. I hope she will be playable. Sarah's pretty hot, Yaos. You got some good taste there. I can't blame you, brother. I cannot blame you. That said, she is an antagonist, so who knows, right? Who knows? But considering how important she's been up until now, I think there's a good chance she might be playable. I'm not guaranteeing it, obviously, but I think there's a good chance, right? Both in Star Rail and in Genshin, we've had antagonistic characters become playable. I mean, in Sumeru for Genshin, right? The main antagonist was Scaramouche or the Wanderer, and he's playable now. So, who knows? You never know what could happen with these games. But okay, very nice. We're gonna go ahead and holy shit, bro! I cannot believe we won our first 50-50. That is amazing. Thank God. I was gonna be really sad if we lost yet another 50-50.
If you need help, call me anytime.
So let's go ahead and put in the mindscapes that we got. Unfortunately, I think I still have Seth at M5 and not M6, which kind of sucks. But I mean, hey, I'm not gonna drop more summons into the banner now that I got Yanagi. And then the other one is Lucy, right? So Lucy we have at M6. Very nice. And now, before we hop off the stream for today, I do want to go around and collect some commissions. What am I missing here? Did I have... Oh, I never selected. I never selected Yanagi to take a look at her. We're going to go ahead and favorite her. And let's get her up slightly, actually. Let's go ahead and get her to at least 30. I think we should have enough to get her to 30. If we don't, it's fine. Oh, we don't. Really? I don't? Can I craft this? No, I can't. In fact, I would have auto-crafted for me. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, I will just grind out her resources later.
You have my complete support.
Yaz, do you play any other gachas besides Zenless? Particularly any other Hoyoverse gachas? I'm a Star Rail mega fan. That's what I'm asking. I used to play Genshin, but I put it down a while back because I was just frustrated with the combat of the game, and even then, a little bit of the storytelling. If you don't play any of the other two, that's fine. I'm just curious. And there she is. Yep. Pretty happy with the events that we had up until now. God damn, she is something else. All right, well, let's go ahead and start going around collecting commissions, and then, like I said, once we finish with that, that will probably be the end of the stream, and then we will continue this Thursday, more likely than not. I just want to start Thursday on the ground running, so. Yeah, Orchidia wants us? It's pretty interesting. Do I have to commission now, though? I don't want to start the commission any further. Okay, well, I do have the commission. Perfect. So anything else on the street? On 6th Street? No, it doesn't look like it. Anything in the video store? Actually, it does kind of seem like we have something in the video store. Can I teleport here? Please? Thank you. Okay. Oh, it's just a door. Never mind. I'm stupid. And then, yeah, that's the HDD. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay, anything here? Nothing there. Nothing there. We got a couple here, but those are the Hollow Zero ones that I think I'm leaving like that on purpose. Nothing here, really. This is a very suspicious lack of commissions. That I'm so used to, like, finishing a story quest in Zenless and just getting just a sea of commissions that I have to do. There we go. Here they are. I guess it makes sense because we just finished the Sons of Kaladin story, so figures it would be here. Okay, so let's go ahead and it should be pretty quick then, so we're going to be able to pick these up, I think, without taking too much time. Let me make sure everything is good over here. But yeah, thanks for hopping in, yeah. Yeah, really fun stuff with the Yanagi 50/50 win. If you're, I think you were a first-time chatter, so just to kind of like run through the typical introduction, the elevator speech, if you will. My name is Gulio. You can call me Leo. That's usually the name that people refer to me. My real name is David, if you want to do that instead. And the main thing you're going to find here is story reaction content and discussion. I'm a hyper fan of storytelling. I love storytelling, any form of storytelling. Books, anime, TV, fucking movies, you name it, theater. Just really like storytelling. And so what you'll see me is playing through a lot of JRPGs, playing through gacha games, and just reacting to the story content. I'm a bit of an amateur creative writer myself. I used to do a lot of creative writing back when I was in college. Nowadays, not so much, but so I like to talk about story. I like to do analysis of the narrative, of the character development that might be present within the story, and that kind of stuff. So, and obviously that's not the only thing that we do. We will also do stuff like this, where I will summon for a character. Sometimes we'll have gameplay only streams where I will just be chatting away, just doing commissions, doing side missions. So just generally just coming in, having a good time, and every once in a while diving deep within narrative content. So it's really what we're about here. So if you want to stick around, feel free to stick around. If you don't want to stick around, that's perfectly fine. No obligations whatsoever. Okay, so here's the first commission. Hello, good sir. Give me my side quest, please. Yeah, I need Denny's right now. Give me all the Denny's you got. Yeah, this is a very long dialogue box. Come on, give me a bigger split. Okay, moving on to the next one. Hello? Oh, Venus, hey! Yeah, what are you doing in the outer ring, Venus? Okay, just forging connections. Yep, pretty much. Venus. God, I love her so much. She's definitely one of my favorite NPCs in the game. Alright, thank you for the commissions as always. On Fantasy BBQ. BBQ sounds pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oh. Got the check in or not, I'm guessing. Yep, here we go. Give me the commission. Thank you very much. Also, I think we were tracking one. Yeah, let's stop tracking there. Perfect. Wait, what? Isn't this the same guy? Or is this just continuing the same quest that he just gave me? Let's humor him for a bit. Nope, nope, that was just a new quest. Well, very nice. The more commissions, the better, because I need resources. I need resources. Okay. Well, that'll take us back to. So I think we have to go downstairs now. Pull the lever, Kronk. All right. Got a couple more to pick up here. Bro, his hair, absolute badass. Yeah, you guys need a hand? Give me the commission. I need resources. I need all the resources. Yeah, I'm guessing that we're getting to the point now in Zenless where most of the side quests that we'll be getting are going to be combat quests and not TV mode, which is a good thing because I have made it well known on this channel that I'm not the biggest fan of the TV mode. So, what's going on, brother? Let's just go catch another one. Take a couple of great balls with you. Slowpokes have a low catch rate, if I remember correctly. Take it easy, brother. What's going on, Mew Mew? What brings you to the outer ring? Yeah, this is just like seeing Venus They have to have Mew Mew and Venus in the new area. It's all good. That sounds like a city commission right there, yeah. Okay, so I think we should be good, right? That's pretty much all of them. I'm guessing these are continuations. Is there a way I could check to see, like, if there's... I guess if I just walk around. Or is this the same guy? No, we already talked to him and he gave us combat missions, right? No. Oh, this is the guy with Sean, yeah. So that commission complete. Let's go. So nothing down here. Let's go back up. And who knows, maybe we'll find something. So, yeah, I think most of the stuff that we have now is... Well, actually, I don't recognize this one. What's going on? Living inside a cactus. Okay. I see. That's where this conversation's going, huh? It's a bit depressing, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think everything else should be... I think, yeah, because this guy we talked to already. Actually, maybe not. So go ahead and talk to him just in case. Because this is, again, yeah, most of the stuff, I think, at this point is commissions that we have yet to do. But we have activated. So we should be good. Okay. So, that means, yeah, so this to me, I feel like that's the car. That's the Mew Mew thing that we got. And yeah, that's, okay, perfect. Even if it isn't the same one, that's a quick one that we should be able to do pretty quickly. And we will do that next time. Okay, let's go ahead and call it for today. And transition right back to here. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in, everyone in my imaginary audience. And Yaos, if you're still around. It was a very exciting moment for us. We finally won our first 50-50 on Zenless Zone 0. About damn time. It only took us like 7 featured characters. So Yanagi was the one to break the curse. Kind of fitting, actually, you know, considering her background and hunting Oni, based on what we saw in her trailer. So, but yeah, we have Yanagi now, another character that I have to build. But I mean, having too many characters to build is a good thing. That's definitely a first world problem. So, fun times indeed. But like I said, next stream is likely going to be either this Thursday or the weekend. So you guys will catch me then. It'll just be running through commissions, doing as much side content as we can to make sure that we catch up to doing the agent stories and the main story as well. So side content first, agent stories after, main story to finish it up. I think that's what's going to be the general process for us each time we finish a story quest. It's just going to be running through that same cycle over and over again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Had a great time. I will catch you guys next time. Peace, Slate, and take care. Thanks, everyone.